My brothers and sisters, 2020 has definitely been and still is an unforgettable year. The events of this year will have lasting effects for many years to come. Yet, we persevere and maintain our faith and trust in God, knowing that He will continue to comfort and protect us with His fatherly love and care. During this time, we've tried to maintain a certain amount of normalcy by continuing to keep our office opened with no staff furloughs and gradually offering more of the same liturgies and devotions we've had prior to COVID, plus adding daily updates and spiritual enrichments through our social media platforms. We continue to offer regularly scheduled daily and Sunday masses in the church, a mass in the gym for those who feel more comfortable with stricter protocols, daily masses live streamed and broadcast of our 10:30 Mass on Sundays, and now with the return of our choir. Gradually, with caution, we're planning and continuing to return to our normal operations over the next several months. Meetings are already occurring and being scheduled. In doing so, we will continue to adhere to the guidance developed to keep our parishioners safe and will ensure our church and facilities are cleaned and sanitized before and between Masses. We're deeply appreciative to all of the parishioners who've offered words, notes, and emails of thankfulness and support for all of our efforts and for your generosity by supporting our weekly offertory. So many of you have registered for online giving so that we can continue to operate and offer our services without interruption due to financial restraints. For this, we are truly grateful. On July 11th of this year, the Diocese of Charleston celebrated 200 years of Catholic ministry in South Carolina. This tremendous milestone gave us reason to look back on the history of the church and how it has grown and continues to grow in South Carolina. In celebration of this historic event, the Diocese of Charleston launched the Bicentennial campaign in 2018. The goal of this campaign is to raise funds throughout the state that will strengthen every parish and mission, that will form Catholics to believe the gospel, while also promoting much needed resources to various diocesan organizations that offers God's love to the poor, vulnerable, and the children of our Catholic schools. St. Joseph's began participating in this campaign in the early months of 2020. Of course, that's when COVID-19 surfaced in the United States and affected the launch of our campaign. Even with these trying times, our parishioners have raised enough money for us to make well-needed and necessary improvements to our school. What a gift our school is to the parish.
With the money pledged thus far, we've been able to complete the work of our first phase of the Bicentennial campaign, our school. We are ensuring a strong presence in the Midlands for decades to come. Our school provides education that serves not only the children who attend it, but our entire parish family. The school campus is utilized by every ministry of our parish and is in the future in all of our hands. We are standing in one of our courtyards that was remodeled. This improved green space is being utilized by a lot of our students during these COVID times.
Our campaign target is to raise $1,530,000 over the next 5 years. The sharing formula of the Bicentennial campaign will allow us to retain 50% of what we raise, meaning we would receive a minimum of $565,000 if we meet our target. If we surpass 100% of this target, the sharing formula changes and we will receive a larger share of the funds, helping to fund our second phase of the campaign. The first phase was to improve our classrooms, providing an inviting learning environment dedicated to the success of every child, while also maintaining a secure and beautiful campus. In each of the 13 renovated classrooms, we focused on safety, health, and the environment. We renovated over 14,000 square feet of learning space.
We are standing in our new science lab, which we recently redid to utilize it for more of a scientific experiment. We put in new countertops, storage units for our equipment, as well as new science tables and power outlets for the equipment. What a great opportunity our teachers have to build on the curiosity that our students already have for science. They are learning the knowledge and skills necessary to be scientists. We're introducing concepts and big ideas that are essential to the science curriculum.
We have also been able to improve the landscaping in front of the school on Divine Street, where many of our parishioners park for Mass. A permanent street front sign will be installed soon at our school. This will add to the aesthetics of the entire St. Joseph's campus. Our parish's commitment to educating the next generation is evident in the donations we've received so far. A heartfelt thank you to all of you.
Thank you to all of our parishioners.
And now we turn our attention to the second phase of our Bicentennial project, a much-needed restroom expansion and covered archways for the benefit of our parish family. Currently in the church building, we have two small restrooms that are not handicap accessible. One is up a set of stairs in our cry room. The expansion project will create 3 handicap restrooms, all on the same level, allowing access without having to leave the church to go outside and over to the Roland Education Building, where we have the more accessible restrooms. This will make a big difference for all of us. The archways over our side doors will provide protected entry from the courtyard and from Bonham Street. The expansion will also allow an improved handicap ramp on the Bonham Street entrance. By now, you should have received a mailing asking for your support of the Bicentennial campaign, and information can be found also on the website and in our weekly bulletin. This is a wonderful opportunity to bring our parish family together and strengthen not only our parish, but the ministries of the Catholic Church in South Carolina. No gift is too small, as your support in any capacity will help us to be able to complete our second phase. It's been a blessing and encouraging seeing those of you who are able to return to attending in-person Mass, and we hope to see that number grow weekly. Know that those who worship from home are always in our prayers, and that your presence is missed. In these trying times, the parish family of St. Joseph is our source of hope and inspiration. Stay healthy, be safe, and may God continue to bless you and your loved ones.